I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Um, well, I play a lot of games, as most of you know. I got hooked on Horizon Zero Dawn, heard that it was a really good game. And one thing I will tell you about this game is that it's a lot more complex than... Um, if you're not into gameplay where you really have to hustle it, this game isn't for you. But if you like deep storylines and having to really work to get your gear, this is definitely the game for you. Really enjoy the storyline here. I'm not going to do any spoilers or anything of the sort. I will tell you that I have enjoyed my time playing out Aloy, and looking to find out. This is my first playthrough, and I'm at the end of the game. So I'm just trying to basically get all the gear that I can right now to do the final stuff that I need to do. I have several other friends that are playing this game as well with me, so I've been told that I should just finish up all my side work before I finish my main quest, and so that's what I'm doing. I've got a few side quests that I will be doing, and yeah, I'm sorry that I haven't been keeping up on my videos, but been kind of busy. So let's see my resources here, since it's funny when you get up to a certain point in this game, you need to make sure how much stuff you have to make your gear out of, your traps, your bombs, your everything that you need to make things work. Because otherwise, because you need shards to buy things, you also need metal shards to create all your other stuff too. So it's kind of interesting balance when you think about it. I mean, like, I choose to sell most of my mods unless they're really good mods, and then obviously use them. I mean, come on. And yeah, so show you the map here. I've got several things that I need to do before I finish my main, because I've done most of my quests, as you can see. All the stuff that I would have had to do down at the bottom. The only thing I haven't really done, which I'm planning on for my second run through, is actually the hunting quest, because I really, as some of you know, I am sight impaired, so the hunting quests are a pain for me because I can't keep up with some of the things. So I do like the challenge, don't get me wrong. It's just that when I'm going through a storyline for the first time, sometimes I would rather just deal in other ways. So yeah, so now I'm going to go see if I can't find this Bannock figure here. It's another pain in the butt thing, finding all these Bannock figures. Making sure you save in this game is also kind of a huge thing. If you don't save it, you're going to end up doing stuff all over again, and it is so. This is Horizon Zero Dawn. This is Aloy. This is actually towards the end of Horizon Zero Dawn. When I do my second playthrough, I will do more videos of when you're developing your character, but I thought I'd share what I'm doing now, since I am basically trying to figure my way around to the end. And since climbing is a pain, especially at nighttime, because it's hard to see if there's any place to climb. Sometimes she has to just basically,
The graphics look great.
Oh yeah, the graphics are awesome. If it wasn't nighttime, you'd see a lot of really cool stuff. see. Trying to see my way around to this figure. Seeing how far. It's kind of like Skyrim, where some places it'll let you jump forever, and some places you're gonna die if you fall, even just a short distance, and it kind of stinks. But let's see. And I hate that she just jumps around like a flea. Fly like a squirrel. I guess not. I'm gonna die. Fortunately, I have the gear. Because that could have been way worse. But I'm looking for that Bannock figure, which, see that I have it highlighted. That is my last figure.
Stairway to the left, way back.
Pardon? I only have one more figure. That's the one I'm going after right now. Let's see. Checking out my... Let's see. The last one I found by following around and seeing where I could actually jump up from. Sometimes it's just not that easy.
You missed some stairs going up to the left back there.
Thank you. Let's see. Nope, not gonna let me go.
So much for being careful.
And it doesn't always reveal the handholds. That's another grouch of mine with this game. Sometimes you have to be right up on stuff to see exactly where you are going. See, I can see the way down, but I'm not seeing the way up right now. And stairs. Well, there's usually not stairs here.
Is this a PlayStation only game?
I actually don't know. It's been around for a little bit, but I got it like on one of those extreme sales where it came out when Ark did, and a bunch of those other post-apocalyptic games came out with the dinosaur machines. And I was going to get Ark, but I decided to get this one because a friend of mine had told me that the storyline was really worth it. And what if you're wondering, I'm looking for handholds so I can climb up. Because there's no light yet. It's another gripe of mine. She doesn't have a way for her own light, so in the dark, it's kind of a pain. And those aren't handholds either. So I may have missed something somewhere. There's got to be a way up here. Alright, yeah. Great. Scrubbers! characters are fairly easy to kill once you know how to kill them, if you haven't played the game. I just don't want to waste ordnance on them. I'd rather just melee my way through. Since it seems the higher you go in level, the more it costs you to make your weapons and all of that. Come on. Not gonna let me pick that up. I don't know why that is. But at least the sun's coming up here.
That was worth it. But if you like really good storylines, it's what my friend said is really true. Storyline it makes it worth it, like 5,000,000%. Because, yeah. Oh, come on.
Is there a choice between a male or female characters?
Nope, you can only be Aloy. It's one of those games where you're only the single character, there's no choice. Because I usually try to be a female in any of my characters, but if you're looking to have choice, you only play as Aloy. Now let's see if I can get up here.
I'm the same way myself.
Cool. Yeah, I always try to choose my characters and that, but it's like with Dying Light. They don't have any female characters that you can be. I love Dying Light. I love that. I can't wait to play Dying Light 2. But they don't have any current female characters that you can be, even with the upgrades that they did to the games. When they got Game of the Year and they started adding things with Dying Light, I really kind of get a little upset that they didn't add a female character that you could actually play. So it's almost like they're assuming that female characters are incapable of surviving a zombie apocalypse or something. It's a little irritating. But, yeah. So I hardly got any sleep last night, so I decided instead of doing what I normally do, I'm going to go ahead and I passed it up completely, so I'm going to have to turn around before I get too far ahead of myself. I thought this might be a way, but according to the map, nope. Gotta make my way back around. Let's see if I can't get up that way. Let's check the map again. And let's see.
Scrabbling a bit.
Now that you can see the sunlight and everything, the views are great. I mean, it's really pretty. I mean, if you've played Witcher, if you've played Skyrim or whatever, this is along those lines where it's an immersive world. You can pretty much go where you want and play kind of how you want, but sooner or later you learn you kind of need to play the way they need Aloy to play in order to get where Aloy needs to be.
I'm not a zombie game fan, just not a zombie fan, period.
Well, I liked Horizon Zero Dawn for many reasons, and there's no zombies in here. Um, I like Dying Light because, well, and The Last of Us because of the storyline, and those are both zombie type games. Like The Last of Us is based off of an actual real illness you can actually contract. I'm surprised nobody's caught on to that yet. But I always find when they start basing stuff in truth a little bit, it makes the game a little bit more interesting. It makes you think a little bit besides just getting your gaming done for the day, because I'm also a Destiny player, so where you have to get all your dailies done and all of that. Let's see.
And why do I have a woman's voice now? How did I get turned into a woman?
Because I am not showing the comments on the thing, and so it's like when you have an iPhone and you have Siri is automatically a female voice, or a female type voice. Okay, looks like I might be on the right path. This is a Bannock marking. There we go, there's some handholds. I was looking for those. That's a way down. And way up. Yay, no wonder I couldn't see him in the dark. Which way? Up. There we go. I mean, if you're looking for visually stunning and a very rich storyline, this is one of those.
I'm just joking.
I never know, because I can't see who I'm actually talking to right now. And there's the figure! Yay! Pikachu, I name you! Alright.
It's Michael.
Hey. So, let's see. So now that I have that, and I can jump up here and go. Here.
Mikhail.
Huh? Repel? Zipline? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save it in case I get annihilated in a minute. Hoping not, but you never know. Take that tick off the map. Where do I need to go for this place?
No Mikhail from Vegas.
Oh. I'm so tired.
LOL.
Nice. Maybe one day I will actually sleep more than a couple of hours or a couple of minutes. I need to get my butt knocked out is what I need. I'm so tired. my shoulders and neck feel like rebar, so it's one of the reasons why I'm gaming this morning. Trying to relax a little bit before I get into the stuff I need to get into today.
Sounds like you need some coffee.
I need lots more than coffee. Oh, I hate these things.
The snow's got a bite out here.
Glint hawks. No! I hate you guys with a passion. Where'd they go? Freaking glint hawks. Hate these things.
Here they come.
Gosh darn it. Glint hawk, you are gonna die. Just drop. Drop! Where's your brother? Nope. Another big pile of nope right there. No. Oh, just die. Come on. Just fall to the ground. I know you want to. Dang. Glint hawks are scavengers. One of those things that you learn in this game is that once you get a little higher up, you start destroying machines and scavengers start to show up. This is a glint hawk area. There's a lot of them. And I used to hate them even more, but now I just hate them. What is over here?
I'm already gone.
Watchers. Alright, so, excuse me. Go to the bridge near Glurbrake. So, go to the bridge near Glurbrake. You're constantly breaking stuff down, you're constantly farming stuff, you're constantly hunting. Like I said, it's kind of like Skyrim in a way, where you have to build up your weapons and
Too bad you couldn't
everything
pay them
else.
and fly to get where you needed to go.
Well, it was a fast travel option. You have to have fast travel packs to do that. And you learn how to make fast travel packs. Either that or you hike it, which is not that big of a deal, but if you want to conserve your weapons and things like that, because there's machines, hostile machines everywhere. There's the bridge near Glurbrake.
Here's the bridge Jira mentioned. No telling how many people pass this way. But this was a man with a cart, so...
Okay. Okay, where are the cart tracks? They better not be leading me to that behemoth and the... Seriously?
I left the road.
I'm going to change her outfit because I'm in Kestrel country. And if the car just see me, I don't need to be shot down. So.
And for tracks. Well, that doesn't make any sense. What's around someone's possessions? Kendart's? There's goods scattered everywhere. And a little blood, too. Either he fell, or... There's enough blood to worry me.
Great, back to more glint hogs. That's just what I wanted. Not damn glint hogs.
More blood. Must have had time to bind his wound. His chest looks like it's a Vossrow. At least he's easy to follow. I just hope he's okay.
These guys are a pain in the butt. Don't want them to see me.
I had to plug in my headphones to hear what she's saying.
She's basically mumbling to herself. Because we're investigating an area, trying to see certain things, but I'm trying to not get seen by these things. They're a pain in the butt.
The barrel. This scent reminds me of... Yes, Aaron's breath. It's also good.
Yet I would think so on how big they are.
Alright. Where the heck? Map. There we go.
Am I glad to see you, stranger?
Are you Kendert? I'm a friend of Jira's.
Huh? I'm a husband of Jira's.
She heard you'd gone missing. I tracked you. What happened?
I was coming to join her. A sandstorm blew in, I sought shelter. It didn't work out. And here I am getting read as a Karja priest, like goods scattered in a herd of tramplers. There's only so much you can do to make me look less of an idiot. But could you get back my scrapper sap?
That would be the stuff down there with the herd of tramplers?
I'm not proud, I'm just a brewer, and maybe 5 bottles of that is worth more than I am to Jira.
Great. Retrieving your crap. That's what I wanted to do. Totally. You can tell, right? Yeah, totally what I wanted to do. So let's see. Outfits. So I just changed into Silent Hunter, which is her ninja costume, basically. Great.
Are you using VR?
Why am I using what? I'm throwing rocks.
VR.
That's it? Can you see there?
Are you using virtual reality headset?
Why am I not using a headset? Because I don't want to. Let's see. Am I close to any of this crap? The thing on my headset here, on Aloy's headset, shows you the weaknesses of the creatures you're around. See how it highlights it and shows you.
Or are you using virtual reality glasses?
Let's see what my settings are. No, I'm not using virtually reality anything. This isn't VR at all. This is just regular. I could use my VR glasses, but this is just regular. The rest of this guy's junk.
All right, new plan.
Three of those.
Okay lol, I'm all hunched over, super immersed in your gameplay, now I want to get this game.
Now these dudes are gonna
Now
freaking
what?
see me. Do-do-do-do. Yeah. Run. No, not that way. Yeah, because there's a Thunderjaw over here. These guys are a pain in the butt. Alright, and I don't have overrides for everybody yet, so
It's not gonna be any warm
I
now.
got 116 feet to my next. Yeah, but where's the rest of this crap? So there was 116 feet until I could find the rest of this. Where is the last bottle, dang it? No. Keep trying to position myself so I can see. Oh, there it is. Is that it? It must be. It's not what I wanted to do.
That's got their attention. Down you go.
Why do you take so long to die? Come on. Now I've got to be quick before the glint hawks get here. And save it before anything else. Okay. And I'm proud of myself because I took out all the tramplers. They're a pain. I know, not if you know how to kill them, but like I said, this is my first run through. Everybody else I know has already played through this almost 3 times. I haven't. Because I've been doing other stuff, like adulting. It's not that I want to, it's that I have to. The whole, make sure I can pay the rent or play games. I love to play games all the time.
What's the name of this game?
Horizon Zero Dawn. So Horizon Zero Dawn. after all the stuff I expend trying to kill these things, only get a couple of things off them, considering how big these things are. That's not very fair.
Yeah, I know how that is. Some of us have to be adults.
Right? That whole adulting thing is over. I'm over it. As much as I'd like to, I refuse to grow up completely. I'll always be a Toys R Us kid. Well, at least a GameStop kid.
LOL.
Did I get everything? I hope so. And I can take that off, and then I can go back to this dude. Give him his junk, and then go back to his wife and say, your husband is a big baby who couldn't get his own stuff off the cliff.
Huntress. Thank you. Oseram's finest, this stuff. Keeps you warm in a snowstorm, strips the grit out of a gear wheel.
Kendert, why did you set out so unprepared?
Hammer to steel of the matter is, I did it for love. When Jira said she wanted to leave the claim, I consulted with the Ilderman. I won't repeat what they said. You won't like it.
You got me curious.
No, I've already dug myself a hole deep enough to swallow a thunderjaw. It was my mistake not going with her. I've had time enough to see that. Maybe it's not too late.
You'll find her stalking up at Day Tower. Good luck.
Alright. Go back to Gara. And you have to make travel packs so that you can fast travel. It's not like you can win a boon to just fast travel. You have to have the gear, so you are constantly hunting. You're constantly doing other stuff. You're constantly doing side quests so that you can build up your character. And that's not a bad thing if you're into that. But it's not like I can sit down and only invest like 40 minutes in a game. I actually have to be, okay, I'll play from this time to this time so I can get like enough time to get certain quests done. And I realize for those of you that don't game all of the time, you don't understand that you can just quit and walk away. Well, you can do that, but if you want to finish a game ever, or you want to, I like to get rare trophies. That's kind of one of my things. And then once I get the trophies, on my second go-round, I try to get, if they weren't gold or platinum to begin with, I try to get the gold ones. The platinum ones, the secret, hidden ones.
It sounds a lot like Fable.
No, the storyline here is really complex. So, for you, I'm not going to tell you anything that's not on the box for it, or if you go to YouTube, I'm sure that they have, they still either have gameplay or original trailers for the game, Horizon Zero Dawn, but Aloy is an outcast. She was born as an outcast in her tribe and raised by another outcast, Rost. And he brought her up to be the huntress that she is, but she has all of these unanswered questions. And through the game, you find out more about why she's an outcast and why there's all these machines instead of animals. And, because there are animals in the actual animals, but they're only small ones, like pigs and geese and rabbits and things like that. And, other things. But there's not... like deer and stuff. When you get into the frozen wilds, you see the occasional goats, you see owls, but you don't see like mountain lions and stuff. You only see machine animals. So through her journey, you find out more about where she actually comes from and why this post-apocalyptic is the way it is. The narrative. Huh?
Little Spark. Any sign of that man?
I found him, Jira. I think you two will have a lot to talk about.
I like a good story. And a good drink. It's why I'm good at what I do.
He's bringing you both. Kendrick wants to be with you. He regrets that he took the word of the... Ealderman?
Women know their place in the claim, was their word. It's the
Livestock.
Carja's son that bakes their brains and gives them such thoughts.
That's...
The tribe. He can't bear a grudge. It'd make you go mad. My silly man. Little Spark, how can I thank you? There'll always be a drink for you at Hunter's Gathering.
That's a generous reward box. 10 shards and a travel pack. Thanks. Super helpful. Not. Let's take skills. I only have 2 more skills on my thing I need to get. Map. Rift Zone I haven't done. This guy's giving me crappy prices, let me tell you.
Was that a guy tied to the pole?
No. Long leg, tramplers, great.
Now they're hunting me.
Hello.
Hello. Let's see. There we go. Now I can see. Hi, GPT. Because originally I didn't have it set up so I could see comments. Now I can. Just hear them.
That hurt it.
Well, that's what I wanted it to move, so I could see. Sure, all hide because you want me to come down there so you can trample me all at once. Let's see. Nice. They just hide. They want me because they want me to come down here so they can trample me. Not okay. But that's okay, but. And then I died. That's what I was talking about. Ah! Hate it when that happens. I need to see what I have in my inventory. And I have to do that all over again because, yeah. That's a pain in the butt. Excuse me, hiccups. I like the little supply boxes. Sometimes there's really not anything in them, and sometimes there's all kinds of stuff in them. This is one of the bandit camps that I liberated a while back, and now it's encampment. I know a lot of people find this game kind of on the boring side, but it just depends on what you're looking for in a game. If you just want some quick play and, you know, slash and dash, there's lots of other options, but like I said, I really like the storyline on this one. Just like I was waiting for Last of Us 2, and because of the amount of glitches and everything else, you can see why they don't want to release it and stuff right now, but at the same time, a lot of us have been waiting for The Last of Us Part 2 and Dying Light 2. Makes it a pain in the butt. Well, I get it. But there's also a bunch of VR games that are coming out right now that the companies stage them like blockbuster films, so the ones that have more importance always take precedence over the ones which I wish that we really as a gamer as gamers can really get together on and tell them, no, we want this first. We've been waiting for this forever. Like, I can appreciate Dying Light adding a whole bunch of stuff after they got Game of the Year and all the stuff they added, which is super awesome. Because I still haven't played through all of the extras. When you do that whole adulting thing, it kind of takes away from your time to do stuff like that. Yeah, I'm trying to get to my corrupted zone. Come on. And there's the corrupted zone. I'm going to change my costume again, because I didn't want to die.
Just stay out.
Dang it. Great, Glen Hawks.
Stay down! Slow and quiet does it. Good. I can use this. Not bad.
Not gonna let me farm that final thing? Really? Jerks. That's not fair. Alright. Is there another corrupted zone near here that I did not do? Like I said, I'm trying to do all my side work and stuff before I do the final. And trying to make sure I got all my corrupted zones. It looks like I might. I don't know. This better not have a Stormbird. The Stormbirds are such a pain in the fanny. Ugh. But yeah, if I can, I will actually play, like you know, Michael, I'll play all day if I can. If time allows it, I will just get lost in a game and just keep playing. I'll be a gamer till I'm dead. In fact, I have it in my will that there should be a controller in my hand or by me somewhere. I love gaming that much. Besides the jewelry making and stuff that I do, that I started doing, really calms my nerves. But gaming has always helped me process and stuff like that. So what am I getting into over here? Is this the one that's got that giant frickin'... Yeah, I hate these things. The rock breakers. They are frustrating. them green apples, eh? Yeah, go ahead and throw rocks at me. Freaking rock breakers. I hate them. Get out of the way, girl. Darn it. These things cheat, I swear they do. Really? off me, piece of crap. That's all I get? And then I only get the body of one of them. The other one goes under the freaking ground. That's not cool. After all of that, that's irritating. Yeah, I totally get that, Michael. Digital, not real people anymore. Digital representations of creatures and things. Let's see. Mystery, hunting, artifact, collectibles. Machine resources. Alright. Like I said, I know this is boring for a lot of people, but this is one of those games that you've just got to play it through. And since this is my first playthrough, I don't have all of the extensive weapons that I could have. I just got my really special weapons, and because of my level rating, I can only go so high. No, I can't hear you talk. I can see the typing. I actually put it so that I can see the comments rather than hear them, because I didn't know who you were. Which makes it harder in this game because I'm trying to concentrate and read at the same time, but yeah. But no, I can't hear you talk. When you were hearing talking, that was the thing interpreting your messages. Excuse me. I am so wiped out today. This was a long weekend. Okay, let's see if I can sell some of this gear. In the marketplace. Alright, who's this dude?
Alright. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But
No. Oh,
then you may have come across what I see. They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade.
what sort of ritual were these?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in... Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. But which vessel was used for which?
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted...
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every... But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has... I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my... Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do. I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins.
Won't cost you a shot just to look.
Okay, other dude. We saw you.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Some I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures. If you have any, I have value.
You said the king named you an envoy to the...
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirat chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. Oh, it doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not...
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Tell me more about these...
Simple wood sculptures. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero, including trade for them. You ready? Come on back if you find any Banuk goods.
Another attack on the city?
Alright, I think I got them all. And then...
What did we do to deserve this? I've got all the best goods here.
Why would I want any of that? Let's see. So, now that I've done all the corrupted zones and all the side quests and I've got all the figures, I guess I'm ready to go into the final countdown. Final battle as far as I know. Just to see what happens. And I always save. Try to gather stuff. And I hate this outfit. It's ugly. I realize that it's indicative of her wear rack and all that other stuff that she earned when she was in the Frozen Wilds, but not very appealing. I know, I'm a little bit too obsessed with the way things look. I'm always going to be that way. People are just going to have to get over the fact that I have a tendency to be a little bit shallow. Because I care about the way things look. Alright. So, how far away am I? That is 48. So that's this way.
Have you
Yeah,
just
save and save
polished
option.
that armor, was it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What? Aloy. I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. I'll be setting up caches of
True.
arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Brilliant. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Alright. 312 and 244.
You won't forget what you've done for us.
These wares. Won't cost you.
Prince, eat a minute.
I don't know, Michael. This is the first time I've played it, so I don't know. I was just told by the people who have already finished the game to do all of your side quests. I mean, you don't have to, but everything will make more sense and you'll have better weapons for the final battle. And I don't even know if this is the final battle. I just know this is part to not finish the main quest is what I was told. And, like, you know, I don't always do as I'm told. I just wanted to be able to enjoy the game. So...
Soldiers do their jobs.
Come on, dude, move. Which way? Wasn't I over here? Come on, move. Humans. Which way am I going?
Get them to safety as soon as you
Owen's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Take a look at these wares.
only the fight.
Let's see if there's a campfire next to where I need to go. This place. Preparations of the Ridge. All I can tell you without busting what's actually in this game is that there's a lot of surprises and there's a lot of things that don't get revealed until you're right on them, and you find that a lot of your stuff is inadequate, so your skill level as a gamer comes into play a lot. So if you're not good at strategy, this is not the best game for people that aren't good at that. Like conserving weapons and all of that good garbage.
How
Because
many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Ethan?
it's like one of those
Many as I have to. You don't want to know.
I love it when you
things.
say things like that. It's so cheerful.
Dude, I just came from that way. It's another thing that irritates me. Is that the compass on here likes to flip. So I don't know which way I'm heading. Alright. Preparations at the Ridge.
Geneva, they called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion. Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
Okay, so the other one is up here. At the spire.
I'll find a use for you.
But like I said, one of the biggest things that had me want to keep playing through, where a lot of people think this is super boring, is that the relationship and the way the world opens up for Aloy and how she sees the world and how important certain things become to her is kind of a deal for me, because I just kind of like to see the way the world is for other people, and like even when it's a game where everybody's like, it's this game, why would you even care? Well, if I'm busting out of my own reality to do something in a different reality, why don't I do something where the character cares about what she's doing and why she's doing it? You know? Instead of playing, I'm just going to go kill people for killing people's sake, which sometimes has its moments. Because sometimes we all have those days where, yeah, I'm just going to go get some NPCs because it's probably just better off I do that.
Artok? I didn't expect you to come all this way.
Neither did I.
It's true, I am a stranger in this green and snowless land. Aurea forgave the Karja, but I never did.
Yep,
Still,
there's
I
limits,
was
and it all has to do with,
It's good to see you leading again.
I'll tell you in a
This young
second after
Irish
this scene.
seeks to prove herself also. Her spark reminds me of Aurea's in our youth. And I'm proud to take my place behind you on this hunt. A great challenge.
Survive and prevail, right?
There is no other way.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Mora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Sure.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banor. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army?
And I'll show you. So you get into crafting to modify your weapons. You earn all of your weapons, you buy them, you hunt, and you turn in things. And when you start going into other situations and other quests, you can get better weapons, just like in any other game. Modifying outfits, getting outfits, being awarded outfits, traps and potions. Your carrying capacity, I'll show you. Where you start out, you only have, this is my 4th upgrade, where, I mean, you can go as far as it'll let you, I mean, weapon satchel, but you have to, I mean, in order to get it, if, as you can see, for the sharp shot quiver, for the 2nd upgrade, I'll need a raccoon bone, which I haven't come across too many raccoons. So I have everything else, I just need a raccoon bone to do that. So a lot of it is hunting, a lot of it is searching. I mean, I've even had to, like, as you see here, there's turkey bone, or turkey skin and fish bone. So you go fishing. Well, not the way you think, but you have to go find fish swimming in the water and then get them so that you can upgrade your pouches and stuff. And they all take different things, like rabbit, fatty meat, and it'll tell you what you need. Generally, like traps and potions, what you need for each one, and the cost of it. You collect a lot of plants, you collect a lot of animal stuff to be able to carry out what you're trying to do. I'm going to the top of the spire because I don't know if there's somebody up here I need to talk to. Just making sure I don't miss that opportunity in case there is one. Because I'm kind of an anal gamer. Aha, apparently there are people to talk to over here.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, though.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
For all what's wrong.
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed did it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And
I think the goddess and I are in agreement.
so am I.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that mean?
Aloy. So here we are again,
Gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian.
We're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Mercer would be proud.
Only if we win.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These cards are in.
War Chief Sona.
False motivation.
War Chief, you
Funny.
seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Alrighty. I already was at the ridge. What are you talking about? Well, I'm gonna get ready for this. I've got some stuff that I've got to do this morning, so thanks for tuning in. I will talk to you later, Michael, and thanks for joining me. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.